did you?
I'm thinking, I'm thinking second thought on it now. I'm thinking, right, it could actually, but not in harmful quantities.
No, no.
It could, but I don't think it does. Does it?
Well, it does, yeah, but as you're quite right, not
Wow.
in harmful. It contains what they call an isotope, potassium dash 40, potassium minus 40, which is a radioactive part of a banana. But as you say, it's in such a small quantity that we get more affected by what's called background radiation every day than what's in a banana. But a banana is radioactive, albeit to a very
Wow.
small extent.
Wow.
Right, next one. Octopuses have two hearts. Some of these are just true or false, and we'll move on because there's not much to discuss. But octopuses have two hearts. True or
Um,
false?
well, the way you said it, I'd say true. Because you said it, you said it like you was affirming it. Octopuses have two hearts, so it's a true for me.
Well, that shows what a good liar I am because it's false. They actually, they actually have three hearts. So don't pay too much attention to how I say something. I'm trying to catch you out, cuz. But they have three hearts, lots of
Right.
legs, about eight tentacles, eight legs, don't they? If they call them legs,
Yeah. Yeah.
and three hearts. I don't know why they have three hearts.
Wow.
Okay, true or false? During the Victorian era, it was fashionable or the done thing to take a photograph of a dead relative. True or false?
Hmm. Can I just quickly go back to the octopus? Sorry.
No. Go on then.
Does that mean that they would be needing a heart transplant then? Because
Well, yeah, that's very true. Three
that's a
hearts.
that's a
They got
spare.
at least two spares. Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
They must
Right,
need
okay.
they must need three to pump all the blood, presumably, around the eight
Oh,
long tentacles, mustn't they?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Right, okay. So I'm ready for the other one now. Right. So
Yeah.
I would say true. I would say they take pictures of dead relatives. I would say true.
Yes, it is true. I mean, that's not to say everybody necessarily did it. And the obvious follow-up question is, if it was still done by some people today, would you do that? Would you like to have a final photograph of a precious person, special person leaving your life like that?
Well, I'm glad you said no, it's not not everyone.
So you wouldn't do it? No,
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Yeah. And some
no, I
people have
wouldn't either.
ashes, don't they? Some people would keep ashes in the house,
Yeah,
for years. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that.
you wouldn't do it. Okay. Right, the next one, true or false? Australia is wider than the moon. Wider from land to land on Australia is wider than the diameter of the moon. Get out
Ah,
of that one.
I would say true. I would say true. Only on the basis that the Earth is bigger than the moon. I think.
You think or you know.
I don't know that for sure. I don't know for sure, but I think the answer would be true.
Yes, it is true. The Australia from sort of coast to coast right across
Yeah.
is about just under 2,500 miles. It's quite a long
Right.
way. The moon diameter across is just under 2,500 miles. It's quite a long
Right.
way. The moon diameter across is 2,150 miles. So, yeah,
Oh,
you're right there. Australia is wider than the moon. Right,
oh.
next one. About 95% of all living organisms on the Earth are in the ocean. or the oceans. That includes us, of course. All living creatures, living organisms, species, 95% are in the sea, in the ocean.
Wow, 95. That's a lot.
It is.
That's a lot. That lives just us and koala bears. Right, yeah, I would say false.
Yeah, correct. It's actually between 50 and 80% are in the ocean. So it's still half going on upwards to 80%, because there are many as yet undiscovered species in the sea, of course. Right, the next one. What about this one? Don't try this before you answer, and then I'll get you to try it. You cannot hum while you're squeezing your nose. So like you want to squeeze your nose tight. You can't hum while you're doing that. Before you try it, can you tell me whether you think you can hum?
I think that would be true. You can't hum.
Okay, can you try then? Squeeze your nose and try it. You've gone blue. You took that a bit too seriously, cuz. I thought you were about to pass out. I was about to take a picture of you.
Well, I could actually. No. I could actually.
I'd have taken some explaining if you pegged out there, wouldn't it? Would I have been prosecuted?
Did I do what he loved? Humming.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was a very good, brave attempt of yours. But the fact is, the reason we can't do it is because when we hum, we are exhaling, aren't we? We're breathing out. And there's a bit of a digression there. I think it's quite interesting that some things we very rarely think about, and why would we? But one is breathing. We don't often have to think about or be aware of our breathing because it's involuntary, that thankfully the body does it for us. And when we think of breathing, sometimes we might read, or if you're anxious, breathe slowly in and out, all those things. So we think of breathing then. But what we don't really think much about is the fact that when we're talking or singing or whatever else, we're actually breathing out. We're exhaling. I don't think we think of it like that.
No.
And actually, it's another interesting thing to try. I won't ask you, but I tried it when I thought about this particular one earlier, and I wouldn't try it in public. But we sing, and as we sing, you think about it. We're not doing our in and out breath. That's why we have to take a breath for a long line of singing or a long sentence.
Right.
So singing, talking, we are actually breathing out. And the proof of that is, have you tried to speak when you're breathing in? And it's possible. I discovered it's kind of possible, but what I sounded like was something I would never put on public display. It's the most weird thing. Maybe a bit similar to whistling. We can whistle. I can whistle in the usual way, blowing out the air. But can you whistle? Can you whistle at all? Can you go?
Yeah, I can.
Can you do that? Go on then. You're just blowing. I can't hear you. Do it again. Is there any sound coming out? Our listeners didn't hear anything. Was there were you whistling?
I can whistle. Like no, I can't do it now because I'm laughing.
It made you look funny though. But I think I can whistle by breathing in. Oh, hang on. No, I can't. I used to be able to, but it is possible to whistle. I don't know how we got into whistling. Where did we get onto this for? Oh, holding our nose. Absolutely, yeah. Right, next question. It's going well, cuz, isn't it? You will trust me with these things. I was all set up for my demonstration of inward whistling, and it failed miserably.
You couldn't even whistle.
I don't know what you're saying, cuz. What are you saying?
Then you couldn't even whistle. I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you whistle.
Oh, you did hear me.
No.
Can you hear it? Because I didn't hear you either. But you know what? That's like, was it last week or the week before? I played a song, a bit of a song on my phone, and you
Yeah.
didn't hear it, did you?
No.
Ah, that's weird. Well,
Oh, yeah,
well
man. I'm not
let's move on.
right.
Right, the
Right.
next one is true or false. True or false? The average heart beats for 50,000, does 50,000 beats in a day. The average person's heart has 50,000 beats every single day. True or false?
No, that's false. That's false. It definitely does way, 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 way more than that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well, yeah, you're right. It is more.
Yeah.
It's about 100,000. It's double that.
Yeah.
So, and that, when you think about it, is incredible, isn't it? This, we first detect a heartbeat. I mean, they can do that when a woman is pregnant. They hear hear the heartbeat of the tiny little infant. And of
Yeah.
course, at that stage, if ever you've heard that, it's going like 15 to the dozen. It's like the clappers. It's very, very fast. But obviously, when a child is born, from what usually very often is quite a long life, that heart beats every day consistently. And how often do we think what an incredible organ is the heart?
Mm.
It's well, we know the octopus, as we said earlier, has three of them, but to have this thing that keeps pumping our blood around our bodies is quite remarkable. Because it's something that poets and, well, writers, songwriters like you and me, we use the idea, oh, I love you with all my heart, and that sort of stuff. The heart has that connotation because I
Does.
think I said once before, we could hardly sing I love you with all my brain. It wouldn't have the same effect to the song or the poem, would it? But
Yeah.
yeah, and anyway, so that's the heartbeat. Well, I've got about, I'd say, 5% through all of my truths and falses. So we'll
That's
have to
good.
carry on next week. There's a
Well,
load more to come.
wow, that's
We've
beautiful.
run out of time.
It's very interesting, isn't it? The yeah,
Yeah,
it's really interesting.
yeah.
Yeah, right. So this is all we've got time for. Sorry, viewers. I've been Emmy Hikins, and you've been listening and watching the Alien Spaceship, and he calls me Cos.
And I'm Trevor Gear, and he calls me bruv.
Yeah. So it's a goodbye from me. Join us again next week.
And goodbye from me too. See you next week.